Hello. Hi. I'm gonna show you a short presentation. Yes. This is the one I created because I got computing, so it should be good for me. Today is my presentation that we will be talking about what are the 5 types of PS5 games and why they are famous. Presentation by Jonas On Gamer. So I created this hyperlink to go to every game that you can. Oh, I forgot I did the credits part. It's okay. So let's go to any other games. Let's pick one. We don't have to go follow it. So now let's go to Roblox. Okay, now let's see why is it famous. So Roblox became famous because it created something fundamentally different. A platform where anyone could make and share games. When it started getting massive transaction in the mid to late 2010, that's why I was born, it offered something unique. And its user-generated everything. It means millions of experience created by the community meant there was always something new to discover. Whenever you want to run a pizza shop, survive a natural disaster, or roleplay running a daycare, someone had probably made it. Creativity and learning. Roblox Studio gave kids actual game developing tools. Young people were learning to code, design 3D environments, and even monetize their creations. Some teenage developers become millionaires for their Roblox games. And the fourth point is social hangout space. It became where kids went to hang out with friends after school. The games were often just a backdrop for socializing, chatting, and playing together. It filled a social need, especially during the pandemic. Avatar culture. Customizing your character became hugely important. Kids would spend hours designing their look and having rare items or specific aesthetics become part of Roblox identity and culture. Accessibility to everyone. It ran on almost any device and was free to play. This removed barriers that kept kids from other gaming platforms. Then constant evolution. New experiences pop up daily. Trending games change constantly and there was always something fresh happening in the community. And one last point, Roblox essentially became the digital playground for our generation, giving them creation tools and social spaces in one package. So I gotta drink water. Now next game, Minecraft. Minecraft became famous for several reasons that came together at the right time. Creative freedom is essentially digital Lego where you can build almost anything you can imagine. This open-ended sandbox approach was relatively unique when it launched in 2009 and resonated with people who wanted to express creativity in games. Second point, procedurally generated worlds. Every world is different, giving endless exploration possibilities. You're never playing the exact same game twice. Third point, simple but deep. The blocky graphics are accessible and run on modern hardware, but the gameplay system like crafting, redstone circuit, farming, combat have surprising depth. It's easy to start playing but hard to master. Next point, perfect timing. Minecraft grew organically through YouTube and Twitch in the early 2010 when gaming content was exploding online. Watching people build incredible things or survive adventures was compelling content that introduced millions to the game. Next point, cross-generational appeal. Kids love the creative building, adults appreciate the complexity and nostalgia. Educators use it for teaching also. It works in both single player and multiplayer modes. Then constant updates like Mojang and later Microsoft keep adding new content, mobs, and mechanics that kept the game fresh over 15 plus years. Then the game basically created or popularized an entire genre of sandbox survival games and became a cultural phenomenon, selling over 300 million copies across all platforms. It's one of those rare games that transcended gaming culture to become part of mainstream pop culture. Now Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7 is famous for several reasons that have made it a standout in the racing simulation genre. Like First point, exceptional realism and attention to detail. The game is renowned for its incredibly realistic driving physics, meticulously related cars, over 400 at launch, and authentic track simulation. Every vehicle is modeled with obsessive detail from engine sounds to handling characteristics. The GT Cafe experience. GT7 introduced a unique campaign structure where you collect cars through menu books that teach you about automotive history and culture. It's part racing game, part automotive museum, celebrating car culture in a way few games do. Stunning visual. On PlayStation 5, it showcases ray traced graphics, 4K resolution, and can run at 60 FPS, making one of the most visually impressive racing games available. The car looks photorealistic, especially in the game's photo mode. The next point, legacy of the franchise. As part of the Gran Turismo series, which started in 1997, GT7 carries the reputation of being the real driving simulator and appeals to both longtime fans and newcomers who want the authentic racing experience rather than an arcade-style game. Deep customization and tuning. The game offers extensive car tuning options, livery creation, and a comprehensive progression system that appeals to car enthusiasts who want to tinker with every aspect of their vehicles. And it's basically the gold standard for players who want a serious, simulation-focused racing experience rather than something more casual. Okay, now the last one. Not last one, the second last. Need for Speed Unbound, which is coming out on 29 November, somewhere around there. So, Need for Speed Unbound gained attention for several notable features that made it stand out in the racing game genre. So one is unique visual style. The game features an art style that merges artistic elements like cel shading and graffiti art with the more realistic art style of other Need for Speed games, or you can go on Wikipedia to find. This distinctive elevated aesthetic helped revitalize the franchise and gave it a fresh modern look. Strong customization. Critics praise the art style, gameplay, and customization we can find on Wikipedia. Players can extensively modify their vehicles with body kits, splitters, and even remove bumpers entirely, giving them creative freedom over their rides. An extensive car selection. The game launched with 143 vehicles from famous brands like Ferrari, Porsche, BMW, Lamborghini, and Mercedes-AMG, with iconic cars ranging from classic model to modern hypercars. Celebrity collaboration. The game features partnership with A$AP Rocky and UK streetwear brand Palace, adding cultural relevance and attracting attention from both gaming and fashion communities. Chicago-inspired setting. Set in the fictional lakeshore city based on Chicago, the game offers an open-world environment with street racing, police chases, and a return of the popular hit system from previous titles. Post-launch support. The game received 9 content volume over 2 years, including the franchise's first ever motorcycles in Volume 9, which is gonna coming out on 29 November somewhere, keeping the community engaged long after launch. While retail sales were down 64% compared to its predecessor in Wikipedia, it received generally positive reviews and was nominated for Racing Game of the Year at the DICE Awards, marking an improvement over recent Need for Speed titles. My last one. Fortnite became famous for several reasons that came together at the right time. So first point, Battle Royale at the perfect moment. Fortnite launched its free Battle Royale mode in 2017, just as the genre was exploding in popularity. It took the concept and made it more accessible and polished than competitors, with a focus on fun over hardcore realism. Free to play and cross-platform. Anyone could download and play on almost any device like PC, console, mobile, and friends that could play together regardless of their platform. This removed huge barriers to entry. The building mechanic. Unlike other shooters, Fortnite let players harvest materials and build structures mid-combat. This added a unique skill dimension that make it stand out and create a high skill ceiling. Cultural phenomenon. the game's emote and dances become viral sensations. Kids were doing Fortnite dances everywhere, in schoolyards, on sport fields, even celebrities joined in. This cultural penetration was unprecedented for a video game. Constantly evolving, Epic Games keep the game fresh with new season, map changes, limited time events, and collaborations with pop culture franchises like Marvel, Star Wars, musicians. The game never felt stale. Streaming and esports, Fortnite exploded on Twitch and YouTube, with streamers like Ninja becoming household names. Epic also involved heavily in competitive tournaments with massive prize pools. It essentially became the social hangout spot for a generation of young gamers, like what Playground or malls were for previous generations. We have come to the end of the presentation. Thank you! Credits. Please subscribe to join us on Gamer. It will help a lot with the channel. Thank you, and we'll see you on the PS5 videos.